You mentioned something about the Quran. You said that the Bible.
Well, my point is the Bible, the be all and end all, from having been brought up as a Christian. If it's so wonderful, why has it been bastardized so many times? You've got the English, you've got the King James Bible, you've got the International Bible, you've got the Good News Bible, you've got the Catholic Bible, you've got all these different Bibles, supposedly the same book.
And they're different.
They're all different because, do you know why? Some guy went up and says, do you know what? I don't like what's not. I can't get away with doing whatever I want, so I'm going to take that line out of it. I'm going to give you my version. Whereas what I like about the Quran, it hasn't changed since 1400 when the Prophet Muhammad walked, that if there was a world war tomorrow, and they had to come back, and all the Christians were out and that there, and the Pope says, right, we want a Bible wrote, and he brought Christians from all over the world. They couldn't write the same version of the Bible,
exactly.
Whereas the Quran, you can bring clerics from here, and you can.
Exactly.
And
Brother, yeah.
I cannot understand why, they stand and that you left.
That's exactly, Brother Peter, that's exactly what we are saying. I will tell you something. There is a background for this. There is a background. Let me give you some tips of the background. Once I debated with a Christian guy here. I said to him, we Muslims, we are able to recite the Quran the way that Muhammad, peace be upon him, recited the Quran. Now. I asked him, can you recite the Bible the way that Jesus has recited it?
And I bet you nobody could. It's like he said.
Is there anyone on earth?
No.
No one. So the point is, because the first, I said the first patches, they found some patches from the Bible, which is nearly 200 after 180 or 200 years after Jesus.
That's right.
And one paper or something by St. Paul, whatever. And the irony is, that paper written in Greek. My question is, did Jesus speak Greek?
Exactly. I'm so glad you said that because I asked that question over there.
Did he speak Greek?
I says, hold on a minute. Jesus spoke Hebrew, not Greek. Romans used Latin, not Greek.
Yeah.
Hence, because they were in Rome, and that's the language. So how can they say?
And then he said one of the he said, yeah, he must spoke Greek because he spoke to someone. His name is Anton, and he was Greek, or that's the Greek name. I said to him, hold on a second. What was Anton? Where he belongs from? He said he was Hebrew. I said, Anton was an Israelite guy. His name is Anton, whatever. And that Anton or Anthony, he was Israelite. And Jesus spoke to him. Because he spoke to him, he must be speaking in Greek. I said, listen, are you telling me an Israelite man, a Hebrew man, talking to another Hebrew man, he will choose to speak a dead language which is 300 before Jesus? Exactly. It's already dead. If he spoke in Hebrew, I will understand. If he spoke in Aramaic, I will understand. Even if he spoke in Latin, I don't know, but it could be.
He could get away with it, but not Greek.
But definitely not Greek. That's my point. I said, where this Greek came from, where this writing came from. So all of these things, it will tell us there is something serious that's happening in Christianity. Let alone, so you don't find the original Bible which was said by Jesus.
Exactly.
You don't find nothing. You'll find all these stories here and there scattered around. So each one will describe his story the way that they think. Each one will add, each one will deduct, let alone it will be lost in the translation. And of course, that's why
the Quran, the fact that it is spoken and everyone learns it, that they turn around and will always have the same, what it says, the teachings are going to be straight down the line.
Good. Peter, do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you believe that Jesus was sent by God as a prophet and messenger of God?
Yes.
Not God?
No. There's only one God.
One God. Okay.
Can't be God
and the Son and nothing. One God. And he has sent prophet and messenger.
Yeah.
Do you believe Muhammad was a prophet of God?
Well, I do.
So Peter, you're Muslim?
No, I take on.
I will tell you. Let me tell you something, Peter. If you believe there is one God.
Yes.
If you believe Jesus was sent by God as a prophet of God, if you believe Muhammad was a prophet and messenger of God, you're Muslim. You're like us. But that's why, my brother Peter, what prevents you from coming to Islam and to become officially Muslim?
Because I don't know if white people are allowed.
What? No, who told you this? Who told you this?
I'm serious.
No, who told you this? Should I bring you some white brothers here?
That's right.
My brother, listen to me. Islam is for everyone. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, there is no difference between white and black. There is no difference between Arab and non-Arab. There is no difference between them except by fearing God, except by following God. So my brother Peter, again, you all will come to enter Islam. And you will be one of, by the way, there is a brother, I know him, his name is, and he's a Sheikh actually. He is someone who is well-learned person, actually. His name is Sheikh Abdurrahim McCarthy. McCarthy is, by the way, his Irish name, you know, but he is American. He's American Irish. He is one of the people one of the big callers of Islam. And he is, I could show you his picture, I could show you. And he is someone, you know, that during the World Cup, he arranged for many of us to go to speak to people.
I was there because I was out as guest of some of the sheikhs.
Yeah, by the way. So this brother, he is the one who arranged for us to go there. And I could show you, I will show you his, at least his Facebook picture to tell you, yeah? One second, I will show you. One second, I will show you his. One second, it's a bit. Okay. I don't know for some reason. That's him. That's him.
Oh yes.
He's Irish like yourself. That's him. He's sometimes Irish.
He's in his thobe and
yeah, his thobe. So, do you want to become a Muslim?
I'm considering. I work for a Muslim company, so all my brothers.
It's not about the Muslim company. It's about you, Peter.
We want to call it, so I end up having to go and I do a lot of the stuff and that.
I understand. My point is, brother Peter.
Yes.
Since we have a white brother here, so now, brother Peter.
Yes.
Don't be reluctant to do the right decision, to take it. So what I'm suggesting to you, take your Shahada now, do it, and become an official Muslim. Be member of 1.8 billion Muslims.
Oh, I know.
And not just that, and you will be the best Muslim walk on earth. Because in Islam you start high. Yeah, in Islam you start high. So you'll be the best Muslim because all your sins is wiped. So, brother Peter, listen, you're Muslim already. You're already there. But just only that step. Let's do it together, me and you.
I'm not doing nothing today. I'm having a think about it.
No, listen. I will tell you why. Listen, we don't guarantee our life. Seriously. We don't guarantee if we can walk out from this path.
That's true.
We don't know. We don't guarantee we're going to come tomorrow. We don't guarantee. And sometimes God gives us chances and you never know. So that's why. Do that step. And then after that, you have your own lane, of course, on your own base, and live your life. That's normal. But at least you know where you belong. That's all. And don't be prevented by the shaitan. I will give you one story. There is a man, he was one of the famous poets in the Arab Peninsula. So he wanted to embrace Islam. He understood the truth. And he was, at that time, poets, they were like news, like, BBC, like they were known with this. So the people of Quraysh, when they heard this, they said, if this man embraces Islam, it's going to be a chaos for us. So they went to him. He was on the way to Medina to embrace Islam. And he wrote a poetry praising Islam, as you mentioned, praising the Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was there to embrace Islam. So they met him. They said to him, he said, they tried to pin him, they tried to stop him. He said, no way, I'm going. And then they said to him, you know what? We'll not prevent you from going. Just don't go this year. You come back next year. And we'll give you 100 camel. Just 1 year. Give us just 1 year. Thought about it. What's the harm? I will come back next year. I will get 100 camel and we'll be Muslim after 1 year. So this is the shaitan thing. So he took the 100 camel. He went back. On the way back, he failed from his camel that he got from them and he died. On the way back before he reaches his area. And then the Prophet, peace be upon him, he was sad. This person, he was about to take his Shahada and he was reluctant. So now Peter, as I said to you, it's simple. is you testify what you already said. What you didn't say. What you already said, you believe in one God. You believe in one God, believe in Prophet of God, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You believe in Jesus to be a Prophet of God. As simple as that. There is no magic, there is no hidden things. What you will be saying, what you already believe. All right? Repeat after me. Don't worry. So say, we'll say it, we will say it, we will say it in English, and then we'll say it in Arabic. All right?
I haven't time. No,
No,
it's okay.
Trust
I
me.
really have because my woman
Peter,
is with,
no worries.
my
No,
wife is
he will
with-
come.
yeah.
She will come. No worries. Listen, Peter, let's do it together. And then,
I'm not doing that.
Come on, come on.
I'm not there because if I'm going to do it, I'm doing it with my best, with my friend, the Sheikh, who's coming when he comes here.
when they come, I will do what? I will do something for you. When the Sheikh comes, when he comes, we will make a sermon for you in the mosque. You will come. I will provide for your certificate. We'll do that.
Do you do the one up in where's your mosque?
We'll go. Central London Mosque.
I know because we go to the one in Mayfair. 'cause
No
that's
problem.
where
You
I
could
work.
go here.
It's my-
Anyone, no problem. Wherever you go, I will provide. We'll make a sermon for you, and we'll do it. But now, for now,
I really have to go because she's got cancer, and that's why he's
may
we were out
Allah,
for a
may
walk.
Allah give her
I know.
shifa. May Allah
That's
cure
why
her.
we were in Qatar because we were over one of my friends, the Sheikh.
I see.
One of the Sheikhs were invited us over because we're good friends and that with them.
Anyway, there is no compulsion in
That's
Islam,
it.
as you know. But
I
at the
know.
same time,
But I totally agree more. So if I was going to enter, it's
what
more
harms
so-
what harms you if you said it? What harms you if you said it now?
nothing. But I'm going to see.
Yeah,
her
I know you.
because of that.
No. What harms you to say it now and go?
Because I got a rush and not there.
I know. What harms you to say it now? Does it harm you?
Not there. I'm not doing it now. I like to think of my own time. Salam, brother.
May Allah bring you. Listen, I want you, whenever you want to do it, can you take my number? Let me
I have
know.
my phone. I don't bring a phone at the weekends.
Okay. All right. Well, if there anywhere we can contact, anywhere we can. Anyway, I'm here. I have maybe my channel. If you want, just text me whenever you're ready.
No problem.
And I will be happy to be there.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, my brother. May Allah guide him. Wallahi, he's there, but subhanallah, the guidance from Allah. Then may Allah guide him, and may Allah bring him to Islam, and may Allah open the heart of the people to Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Almost.
It was almost, subhanallah, it was almost.
What? I didn't really hear you guys. It's not loud enough.
He was about, wallahi, subhanallah. Is this one?
Almost became Muslim.